bring you more news you can use from the trading floor and the global markets, and bring you more news you can trust in business and finance. Buy, sell, hold on The Final Word, weekdays at 9 p.m. only on CNN Philippines.
Good evening, I'm Pio Ontiveros. Welcome to Newsnight, where we go above and beyond the headlines. Tonight on the program, political moves unfolding by the day ahead of the deadline for the substitution of aspirants for the 2022 elections. This time, it is Sara Duterte resigning from her local party, the Hugpong ng Pagbabago. A week since Metro Manila shifted to a lower alert level, a presidential advisor and business leader suggests downgrade even further. Find out what health officials have to say. And singer-actress Nadine Lustre has a project in the pipeline, aside from a new film and a song. Well, except for news that Sara Duterte quit her local party, the Hugpong ng Pagbabago, information is scarce about what the president's daughter's plans really are. But the country got a glimpse of how strange Philippine politics is with pictures from the wedding of Senator Bong Revilla's daughter in Silang, Cavite, where the Davao City Mayor, former Senator Bongbong Marcos, and Senator Bato de la Rosa are all principal sponsors. Now, another major move from the presidential daughter, Sara Duterte Carpio, resigning, like we said, from her local political party, the regional party Hugpong ng Pagbabago. Now, this comes days after she withdrew her re-election bid as mayor of Davao City, and just days before the deadline for the substitution of aspirants in the 2022 elections. In a handwritten letter, Mayor Duterte stated, quote, "It is with profound sadness that I tender my resignation from our beloved party. My support will always be with you, and I will always be grateful for all the things you have taught me," unquote. The Secretary General for Hugpong, Anthony Del Rosario, confirmed this, saying they are saddened by her leaving, but wishes her the best in her future plans. Sara Duterte flew to Balasin Island province earlier today for the birthday celebration of her ally, House Speaker Lord Alan Velasco. Balasin Island is a luxury resort exclusive to members. Social media was abuzz that Duterte will meet with former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo and other lawmakers so that she can join the Lakas CMD political party amid speculation that she will file as the substitute candidate in a national post. Arroyo's team has denied there is a scheduled meeting in Balasin. Another ally, Representative Joey Salceda, says Mayor Duterte is likely to be Lakas CMD's standard bearer. Now, from a birthday celebration to a wedding ceremony, Sara Duterte also attending the wedding of Senator Bong Revilla's daughter in Cavite. Other political figures were in attendance, including presidential aspirants Bongbong Marcos and Bato de la Rosa. Our Rex Remito joins us live from the town of Silang. Rex, what do we know so far?
Well, Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte and presidential aspirant Bongbong Marcos both attended the wedding of Senator Bong Revilla's daughter, Jana. It's the first time the two were seen together since Mayor Duterte withdrew her re-election bid, fueling speculation she would finally seek a national post next year. They shared some light moments as they were both principal sponsors of the wedding of Jana Revilla and Jeff Patricio in Silang, Cavite. It's clear though if they discuss a possible candidate for the 2020 election. Although Marcos has said he will push the presidency, his statement comes amid talks he will slide down to be Mayor Duterte's presidential running mate.
So tuloy na tuloy pa rin, sir, for president?
Ako?
For president po.
Examine my situation. I have nowhere else to go. I cannot go anywhere and I cannot change. I will not change parties. I do not have. I entered this race not to play any of this substitution, play with the loser. I entered this because I thought I should run for president, and that's what I do.
What if Mayor Sara runs for president?
Then she will run. What else can I say?
Mayor Duterte already resigned from her regional party Hugpong ng Pagbabago, but she has so far refused to comment on her next step, much more on Marcos's latest statement.
Mga supporters ko, and I hope na kung anumang mga mangyari sa mga sumusunod na mga araw ay maibigay ko sa kanila kung ano yung gusto nila.
Meanwhile, Lakas CMD Chair Bong Revilla says there's a possibility the mayor would join their party, but adds they will still wait for her next move. Lakas CMD is led by former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. As for another presidential aspirant, Senator Bato de la Rosa, he did not address speculation he will withdraw his certificate of candidacy as a standard bearer of the ruling PDP Laban party. He says he will also wait for Mayor Duterte's next announcement and President Duterte's orders, saying he's a good soldier. But De La Rosa says he still prefers Mayor Duterte to run for president. He believes the presidential daughter is the most winnable among all presidential hopefuls. Now, both Mayor Duterte and Marcos have left the venue right after the wedding. They will no longer attend the reception. So up to this moment, we're still trying to know whether or not they will still meet to discuss their election plans. Back to you.
Well, Rex, what was the mood at the wedding like, given that, you have this dark cloud of uncertainty, political uncertainty, hovering over them, including, well, Mayor Sara and Senator Bong Marcos and Senator Bato de la Rosa?
Well, that's right. So before the wedding, they went into a reception where different politicians were having small talk, except for Mayor Duterte, who arrived just shortly before the ceremonies have started. They exchanged pleasantries and, of course, congratulated Revilla and her daughter for her special day. It's unlikely they will discuss their plans for the 2022 elections here at the venue. They will no longer join the reception that other politicians will attend. What we know so far is that Marcos is not backing down from the presidential race, and Duterte has yet to reveal her next move. It's still unclear whether to see Marcos Duterte or a Duterte Marcos. Back to you.
Rex Remito there, reporting from Silang, Cavite. Well, Senator Bongo denies he will withdraw from the vice presidential race. Go says he has been a vice presidential aspirant under the ruling party PDP Laban for the last 40 days. But when asked about his plans, Go says the public should just wait for what's next in the coming days. The senator earlier hinted at possible changes in his bid. On Tuesday, Go was present in Malacanang when President Rodrigo Duterte met with Senator Manny Pacquiao, who is aspiring to be president also. The meeting happened months after their public word war amid tensions within their political party. Malacanang says it has no idea how the renewal of friendship between the two will affect the presidential run of the boxing icon. When pressed for more details, spokesperson Harry Roque said he was not privy to the details of the meeting other than what were relayed to him.
Sa ngayon po, it was a friendly meeting. It was a reunion of sorts between two leaders from Mindanao. Iwan na lang po natin doon yun sa ngayon.
Pacquiao, meanwhile, maintains he will push through with his 2022 presidential bid. In a statement, he said, quote, "Walang atrasan, tuloy ang laban," unquote. There are so far nearly 65 million people registered to vote in next year's elections. Based on the latest data from the Commission on Elections, there were 64.2 million registered voters, including 1.69 million from overseas as of September 30, when the registration period first ended. An additional 1.2 million got listed when the voter registration was extended from October 11 to 30. Over 60,000 others abroad also signed up to vote in the 2022 polls. The COMELEC has yet to consolidate the data from other field offices and is expected to release the final figures next week. Coming up on Newsnight, a presidential advisor pushes for more relaxed restrictions on travelers, but the health department says not so fast. And from a new song and acting projects to starting a company, Nadine Lusra is doing it all. Find out what's in store for fans when we return.